Silence for the record. Tell the world I know it's too late. Boys and girls, I think I've gone great.
From 41 Seaver Way, welcome to the home of the New York Mets. This is Citi Field. The national spotlight is on MLB The Show's Game of the Week. It's the Seattle Mariners going up against the New York Mets. We have an absolute treat on tap today as two of the game's best pitchers go head-to-head, Singy.
Yeah, and when these two are on, it's nothing short of electric, Boog. Neither of them likes to give an inch. Fierce competitors that have been dominant all season long. Will be a legit pitching duel in this one.
We'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to go. And our pitcher tonight, Tylor Megill, having a pretty ridiculous season so far, Singy.
Yeah, you see there with the sub-2 ERA, very dependable guy, and he's been pretty much lights out so far this season. So, you know, when a guy like this takes the mound, Boog, I'm expecting to watch him get into a rhythm quickly and just move through a ball game. Sometimes you can see some big strikeouts. Other times, it's hard to even know he's there because the innings go so quickly.
And that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Ryan Bliss up next for the Mariners. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Bliss in his second season, batting second in today's lineup. Robles runs. And that one wrapped foul. The 0-2. Got him swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Robles dives back in. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Safe at second with a stolen base. He reaches 40 stolen bases on this season with that bag.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. First and second, one out. Luke Raley getting ready to hit, and that drops in for a strike.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Swung on, belted. That one is back. Caught just shy of the wall. Runner tags at second, and the throw's offline, safe at third. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. And a key factor for this club in that leadoff spot, Victor Robles.
Well, these days we know teams, they put a game plan together for every hitter in a lineup. But a guy like this, they circle him, make sure he doesn't beat you. So they put in a little extra time and effort on how they're going to approach him. He can be a huge difference maker when he's hot. So it's going to be fun to see how they try to work him right here.
Randy Arozarena in the box now. Takes strike one. And that's through there for a strike. 0-2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
2 outs. Cut on and lifted in the air. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. Mariners leave a couple. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Back after this on the show. Back here at Citi Field. And today's starter, Bryce Miller. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, his batting average against is actually better when he's in a jam. So we'll see if he continues to dance his way out of danger.
Here's Francisco Lindor.
Leading up for the Mets, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
There's a strike. The 0-1. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. The pitch. This to center field. That gets down for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Here's Pete Alonso. High in the air, out to right. Robles sizes this one up. 1 down.
Batting third, the right fielder.
Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here.
Soto.
One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Starling Marte.
And boom, he's the table setter for this offense. Team leader and on-base percentage. I mean, that just gives your teammates plenty of chances to cash in and bring them around to score. Man, I used to love when I had a guy out in second base or third base. Easy to get those RBIs. Game after game, you know a guy like this, what he's going to provide and the opportunities that other guys are going to get in the lineup.
And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Pulls up, and that's in there for a knock. He's in there.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Now here is Brandon Nimmo. 3rd in the NL in RBIs this year. And there's the ball.
High.
And that is out of play.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
The 1-1. And there's a base hit to right field. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Two on, 1 out. And stepping in for New York, Mark Vientos. Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. And Singy, we already know he's going to finish the season with a new career high in home runs. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
Line drive. That's down, a base hit. The throw in, but it's offline, and they lead by 2.
Well done. Drives in the run. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Here's Starling Marte. And that one sliced foul.
With a runner at third, this is who they want at the plate. He's so good at getting a run across in these situations.
Nimmo on third. Alvarez on at first with 2 down. And the sweeper is off the plate. Caught him looking for the K. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We go on to inning number 2. It's the Mets 2 and the Mariners nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And now here's the veteran DH, Rowdy Tellez. Megill back to work. And there's a strike. Out to center. Taylor moving under it. And out number 1 on the grab.
Batting 7, the second baseman, Jorge.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. That's a little bit low.
Ball 1, no strikes.
1 out, base is empty. Splits the plate, and it's 1-1.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
And he's at third with 1 away. That's a triple.
He was all over that one. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And now the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Center field, Taylor under it. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. Throw is offline, and he scores. And they trail by 1.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Mitch Garver up to hit here. Garver with a homer in his last game. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. 1 run on 1 base hit, no errors, and nobody left on. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Mets 2 and the Mariners 1. Back here in Queens, and now Luis Angel Acuna.
Luis Angel Acuna.
Base knock center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Batting 9, the center fielder, Tylor.
And stepping in is the speedy Tyrone Taylor. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Throw to first. Acuna dives back in safely.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat.
Runner on the go. Pitch is high. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Bottom half of inning number 2. Man at second. On the ground, Crawford. The throw to first. That's one out, the bottom of the second.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco.
So the batting order turns over. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And a swing and a miss there.
The high fastball, particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level, but it's really hard to catch up and get that top hand to work on time.
Swing and a miss.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Oh, 2 now. The shortstop takes the ball. 1 out and a runner at second. Now one miss.
2-2 the count.
This one in the air, center field. Nabs it. Runner tags at second. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning.
Exciting play and a great throw to third for the double play, but man, there's just no reason to try to move up to third right there. Not great base running to end the inning.
And we're back onto the third inning. Digging in, Victor Robles. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that ball.
Strike 2. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. And a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Ryan Bliss up next for the Mariners. Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. Tying run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? Double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Robles runs. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second, tag, and they got him.
Well, you can get away a little bit with not being so accurate when you've got such a great arm and you get rid of it quickly, and that's what happened right there. He made up for the lack of accuracy with excellent velocity. Nice job with the catch and throw right there.
2 down, nobody on. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Nobody left for Seattle, and our score remains 2-1. Let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season.
Pete Alonso.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
High fly ball out towards left center. Rodriguez settles under it. Makes the catch. And there's one down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Juan.
Here's Juan Soto. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
That's a hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Here's Brandon Nimmo. RBI single his last time up. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Rodriguez makes the grab for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Mark Vientos.
Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. Back-to-back singles. And now first and second with two outs. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
All over that one right there.
The catcher,
Other than
number
ripping
4,
one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Next to hit, Francisco Alvarez. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Soto scores. And they take a 2-run lead. Goes to third, in there. And now they've got runners at the corners with two outs. So two outs with runners on the corners. Starling Marte now at the plate. Ground ball up the middle. Crawford. They get the force. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. 3 innings in the book on MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Raley, 30 years old now, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Swings and misses. That K is his third of the game. Now it's Randy Arozarena. Fly to right his first time. In there for strike one.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
Here's Rowdy Tellez. And that's in there for strike one.
0-1's the count.
Late that time, and it's strike two.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Polanco batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Two outs. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Up next for the Horned Frogs, the shortstop.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. strike two, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. And a swing and a miss. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Mets 3 and the Mariners 1. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, these Mets doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boo. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Outside low. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
That one off the mark, and the count's full. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. To kick the 3-2. That one 95 to finish him off.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
So up next, Tylor grounded out his first time. There's the strike. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Robles sizing this one up, corrals it, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop,
So
Francisco.
the lineup flips over. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. There's the strike. And that one hammered. That ball's carrying. Into the Big Apple, seats and gone. Wow. His 2nd homer of this series, and they add to the lead. It's 4-1.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Alonso in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Up next for the Mets, the right fielder.
Now it's going to be Juan Soto. He's 2 for 2. Right through there for a strike. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Now here is Brandon Nimmo, and that's in for a strike. Two on, 2 outs. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Here's the throw to the plate, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture. Megill back to work. Right down to shoot. Strike 1.
Well, these Mariners looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
The right fielder, number 10.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Victor Robles. And a swing and a miss.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Ground ball to the right side, and that one handled. And the first 2 set down at the top of the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
2 outs, base is empty. And the batter now, Ryan Bliss. Right through there for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches down an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And the Mariners set down 1-2-3. Mariners go down quietly there. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th and taking over on the mound, Gregory Santos.
And this is his 40th appearance of the season, so he's starting to log a decent amount of work this year.
Here's the third baseman, Mark Vientos. 1 for 2.
Vientos.
And he can't come up with it. Still able to fire over, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out.
Alvarez.
And next for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Rodriguez settles under this one. Puts it away for the out. That's out number 2.
The batter, number 6. Designated hitter.
2 down, base is empty. Starling Marte up to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first on the run.
He's out.
And they get the out. Mets go down quickly as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's going to be Julio Rodriguez. Fastball for a strike at 95. Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 2. He goes down looking.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third. And that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
Luke Raley up next for the Mariners. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now. It really looks like these hitters have been in between with it.
Now this one's stroked to right center, and that should be extra bases. The throw into second, and that's a double.
He's a fastball savant with the bat, which is really helpful in today's game. Fastballs aren't getting any easier to hit these days.
One out, runner at second. Here's the left fielder, Randy Arozarena, and that's in for a strike.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And the throw's offline, safe at third. Rowdy Tellez up next for the Mariners.
The designated hitter, Rowdy Tellez.
And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
2 out. Runner at first. Jorge Polanco up next for the Mariners.
Right through there for a strike.
Fought off foul. Swings and misses. Struck him out. A run on 2 hits and they leave 1. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Mets 4 and the Mariners 2. Taking a look at some notable Rookie of the Year candidates this season.
Luis Angel Acuña.
In the air to left center. Rodriguez makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Next for the Mets, the center fielder, Tylor.
At the plate, Tyrone Taylor. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So now back to the top of the order.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it. Now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Francisco Lindor. He went deep back in the 4th. A pretty important swing of the bat in this ball game.
Yeah, but he didn't waste any time. He jumped all over that pitch and saw it the entire way. You talk about squaring it up. He didn't miss a stitch on the baseball.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Man at first, one away. And that one fouled off. Ground ball could be 2. To Crawford for 1. And that's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. We're through 6 full. It's the Mets 4 and the Mariners 2. Back here at Citi Field, stepping in, J.P. Crawford.
J.P. Crawford.
That one blasted deep to right. Soto moving back for it. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Now, Mitch Garver.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Swings through that.
No ball, 2 strikes.
See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today.
The right fielder, number 10.
Victor Robles digs in now.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
95 with that one. The stuff has been excellent. Struck him out of the front door breaking ball. Mariners are down in order. Still down by a count of 4-2.
Now pitching for
Drew Pomeranz into the
number
game.
31.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. 1 for 3. Pomeranz in his 12th season, 36 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2010.
Well, these Mets doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Only 2 strikeouts so far, and obviously they've been able to pick up plenty of hits, so it's been an impressive one.
Throw not in time. It's an unlikely infield single. So up next. For New York, Juan Soto. That one to first. To second for 1.
He's out.
On to first. Ow, double play. Just got it there in time.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first, and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Brandon Nimmo. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the 7th. That clips a corner. Misses off the inside. And a count 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
2 strikes.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. And that is that.
pitching for the
Welcome
Mets.
back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. A.J. Minter.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Now the third baseman, Ryan Bliss. 0 for 3 in this one.
Bliss.
We don't never stop, we don't never drop. Keep rolling, I know that you better rock. We the veterans, yup, you in steady shot. We just better men, no, you can barely walk a mile in our shoes. We never through, we number one while you settle for two. Better review, way overdue. If they can't have us, they won't settle for you. We ain't go more back than the post.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Alvarez makes the grab, and a quick out, number 1.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
And now for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and that'll get off into the seats. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Missed with a changeup. 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. And there's 2 away.
Well, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series, so no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Luke Raley. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. The M's trailing by 2, and we're in the top of the 8th. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. And 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. They trail it here 4-2.
Now pitching for
Back
Seattle.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Colin Snyder.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Mark Vientos up now for the Mets.
The third baseman, Mark Vientos.
Late on that fastball.
All 1's the count.
There's a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Hard hit left side. Crawford throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down.
The catcher, number 4, Francisco Alvarez.
And stepping in for New York, Francisco Alvarez. Slice to right. Man at first. Now it's the DH, Starling Marte. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. That one pushed foul. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Alvarez through second. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
The batter, number 2,
Luis Angel Acuna up now for the Mets.
Acuna.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And that's strike 1. Alvarez, the lead runner at second. Marte over at first with one away. That's to third. Tags the runner. Throw, and it gets away. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Tylor Megill.
And next for the Mets, Tyrone Taylor. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2.
Kind of goes without saying, but stranding these 2 runners in scoring position right here, it feels like it's a must if they stand a chance to win this game.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Trent Thornton, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Spire, the lefty, warming up as well. Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Line drive, base hit, right center field. 1 run is in. Now a long throw home. Slides his hand in there. Save. It's 6-2.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Now a chance for Francisco Lindor. Throw to second, out there, and that ends the inning.
Well, trying to get into scoring position with a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Edwin Diaz.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
Now the left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
Randy Arozarena.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1.
The count.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Edwin Diaz the strikeout. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. Next pitch is outside. One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Got him looking. Down to the last out for the Mariners.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
Polanco in the box now. No balls and a strike. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
They're down to their final strike.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
The Mariners down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game.
They say records are meant to be broken, but 27 wins, breaking the all-time record of 26. Just never thought that we would see it. Incredible accomplishment. This is the type of run that they make movies about. So get ready, because it's probably coming to a big screen near you.
And your final 6-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon for the next Game of the Week.